Yes. Come on, United. Yes, guys, United talk back after the Sunderland game. Very happy. Thought we thoroughly deserved the win. Really good performance. First half was really good. Second half, we just sort of controlled it, I think. Um, just sort of saw the game out to get the points. But yeah, so I think from, first chance, wasn't it? Bruno crossed it in. Lovely touch from Mount. Lovely controlled finish. Sort of side foot, half volley into the bottom corner. Would have been easy to sort of snatch at that, especially the way everything's been going. But yeah, really controlled. Great finish. And then that really sort of took a bit of the pressure off. And like I say, the first half was really dominant. Lots of good things from the game. Obviously, Ruben stuck Lemon in goal. I thought it was a really decent debut. Done everything he had to well. Didn't necessarily have to make any amazing saves or wasn't peppered, but kept the ball out of the net for one. And he looked confident coming to claim balls. There was lots of cheers every time he did come and claim it. But it made a change to have someone that will come and take it confidently, and then you see the defence sort of start to relax. And yeah, I thought it was a really good. It's a really good basis for the team performance then, because when you've got a goalkeeper that your defenders think is quite solid and will come and claim and stuff like that, they can relax a bit. So thought that was good. So hopeful we just get a run of games now and we can see what he's all about. But it was a good first showing. Like I say, wasn't really hard game for him, but good to get that first one under his belt, and so done some good things. Now I thought Sesko was really good centre forward performance. Holding the ball up well, flick-ons. He worked hard, got his goal, which was a good finish. Defending left a bit to be desired, but it was in the right place, right time, stuck it away. So that's what a good striker should do. And I was impressed with his sort of hold up and link up play. There was one in particular that the ball was sort of fired into him. He's took it down and then sort of turned and played it out wide to Ahmad and started an attack. So a really promising showing. Hopefully more games under his belt, more fitness, gets to know his teammates better. He can push on now, because obviously that's 2-2. So I still think we need to hit him with crosses a bit earlier. There was times where the ball would be worked out wide, and again, rather than just whip one in for Sesko to attack, they'd sort of recycle it and slow it down and go back out. And the guy's massive. He's got an incredible jump, incredible leap. So just whip it in, just hit him, give him more opportunities to attack the ball and go at it and get some more goals. But really impressed with him. He done really well. I say early days, but hopefully he can just keep building on that. I know I liked Rasmus. I don't think he was helped out by those around him, because, well, it was his first year, especially in the Champions League. He was on fire, but he just weren't consistently getting them balls, and then he stopped making the runs, and then it just all become a bit of a rut. So, but what he didn't do, what Sesko was doing, is winning them headers, flicking it on. you got someone like Mbeumo running off of it. You need your striker to do that. And Rasmus got to a point where he was sort of more caught up in scrapping the defenders, and Sesko was more hold the defenders off, get the ball, spray it wide, get the team going. So really pleased with that. And I think another call, which Ruben should take great credit for, was Mason Mount. I thought he was exceptional today. Before he come to United, I didn't really think he was all that. And obviously he struggled to get going. Lots of injuries, didn't he? But at the end of last year, he started to put in a few good performances. Started this season really well. Got another injury. But again, when I saw the team sheet, I thought, oh no Cunha. But actually, it was quite a masterstroke by Ruben. He obviously likes him. He rates him. Very selfless. Works hard for the team. But I thought his performance was excellent. Between Sesko and Mount for man of the match for me, I'd probably just give it to Mount. Everything he done was really good. Obviously, got that early goal, great finish. But just how he used the ball, how he was on the ball, some of the turns he was doing, he knocks out into nice areas. He plays the right pass at the right time. Not one to get people up off their seats with excitement, but what he does is, like I say, plays the right passes at the right times, and he don't give up. So yeah, I thought he had a really, really good game today. The best game I've seen him play, to be honest. Didn't watch much of Chelsea when he was there. Obviously, just saw bits. Seen him play for England a few times, and like I say, he had some good games for us, Athletic Club, last year. But I think that was his best game in a United shirt. His biggest contribution to a good performance. So yeah, I was really pleased with him. And then obviously, sort of Ruben took him off, which was wise. But you can bring on Cunha, which is not a bad replacement. And then he started to run at players, and I do think he's really trying to force that first goal. I just hope that one falls for him soon and he can sort of relax a bit, because he does everything really well, and then he gets to a point and then he's sort of snatching at it, and you can see he's desperate for that first one. But yeah, really good performances. And Mbeumo was good first half especially. Drew a great save from the goalkeeper. Ahmad was really good coming back in. He the goalkeeper made another great save from one of his strikes. And Bruno, I mean, what a save. What a shot that was. Sort of standing, not on the move, just standing, and he lifted it towards the top corner. It would have been an incredible goal, but the goalkeeper's made an unbelievable save. That's the only sort of little negative, that again we've sort of had that real dominant first half and not really buried a team. I don't think they was ever going to get back into it. They didn't threaten a lot, did they? There was one time they did, sort of near the end of the game, picked it up in the middle where we know we sort of often disappear, and they probably should have scored or at least hit the target. But yeah, it was comfortable really. I thought it was going to be a lot scrappier than it was, but maybe that was that early goal sort of settled us down, and it didn't stay at 0-0, so they couldn't make the game all disjointed and scrappy. Yeah, really, really pleased with the performance and the result. Just a side note, I had a thought. So all of the pundits that have been hammering Ruben for his system and how it doesn't work, and blah blah blah. The first half it worked incredibly well, and they had to change because of how well it was working. So it'll be interesting to see whether any of the media run with that, because I feel like they've sort of made a bit of a witch hunt. I know he's not helped himself, but I mean, Newcastle and Villa were below us, and you haven't heard a peep about Eddie Howe or Emery, who finished a lot higher than us last year, but there's not a peep about them, is there? So it'll be interesting to see whether any of them give him his props because they're quick to bash him with it. But I thought they'd done really well today. System sort of favoured us, and like I say, they had to change. They had to go to 5 at the back because we were so dominant. So yeah, really pleased with the performance. Just hope we can carry it on now. International break come again, and it seems to be at the wrong time all the time. But let's hope we can carry on with a bit of momentum. The small task of Anfield away next, but it's a great performance to be going into that off of. So yeah, let's hope they can turn up at Anfield and get one over them. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? But what do everyone think on the game? Do you agree? Was there things we could have done better? Was the system still not great? Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.